Hello, thanks for stopping by my channel. My phone wasn't on, and so I had done all this work on here, but you didn't get to see it. So I'm going to try to go back and explain it to you or see what we can do. But first of all, this is a project that I wanted to do when I saw Crafty Cat do it during the winter, and she had a kit called Frosty or Frost, I think it was. She did hers with the white and everything, and she had snowflakes and things like that she was adding on into here. So what I did was I cut the pages apart. These were is a little book that you get these at the Dollar Tree. Yard sales. Now that it's coming the time of year to have yard sales, I think, these are something you might want to look for. And so they're pretty sturdy. And I think it's 7, this particular one, I already did the measuring, but I forgot. I think it's 5, like 5 1/4, a little less, by 7. And I just thought it would make a cute little Easter type journal. We're going to put these together with tabs. I'm sure you've seen that done before, but you'll see it when I do the video where you put 2 tabs, 3 tabs, 2 and 3, back and forth so that they're all together. Now, or you could put the rings in here, but rings are kind of hard to turn, in my opinion. So the nice thing about the tabs is the book will open all the way. In other words, it'll be like flat. So that's kind of why I like them. All right, so I cut all these away from the spine, which was easy to do. And then I decided on this kit from My Porch Prints to use to decorate with it as we go. And then I pulled out things like tissue paper. I got this green paper that I used back in here. This mulberry paper is under there. You can't see it anymore. And then just avocado dyed paper. And some avocado dyed doilies and gesso. So what I did was I went, after everything was glued on, I just scraped the gesso with this across the top. And I still have more to do here, but I can't now because I have to wait kind of for it to dry. So I went over the edges that I needed. In other words, well, this one's real close to it. But I covered the pages with this brown packing paper that we get from Amazon and all that. And I did that. I'm sure that Amy did the same thing because these are really colorful and they're very shiny. And it would take a lot to cover these up if you didn't use some base that was dark enough. So anyway, that worked out. So I spritzed it with some sparkling spritz, but it's not very sparkle. I think I might have some other sparkles that I could use, but I don't have a lot of colors like people have, spritz in the Tim Holtz in blue, and I don't have those colors. I have very neutral type colors. I have, the browns and chocolate and I don't know. Anyway, I don't have anything really for this. I should order some because I'm kind of having fun playing around with these things that are more artistic, I guess. All right, so let's see if I can't tear this off. So what she did was just gently tore away because it's okay if some is hanging out the edge. It's funny how this is tearing off and leaving this paper behind. So if you don't have a book and you want to do this, you could use chipboard and just cut it to size, the size you want, and however many pages you want. I think that Amy's, hers had, I think 8 pages. This only has, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, maybe there was 6. I don't know. Anyway, not as many as hers. It's tough. Gesso is pretty strong. Once it dries, I may have to use scissors. You just don't want to have that background of the book cover showing up. So I might be able to I'm just gonna kind of scrape down the edge here. Just really give it easier to I think this is going to, you know, actually take some time to get done. I don't know if you can even see me because I'm trying to hold it. Oh, okay. Well, we'll just, now I wanted to put, stencils or something else. Let's see here. I was going to just do the other side with the collaging, but now I kind of want, hold on, let me see if I can find them. I guess I just didn't turn my phone on. You know, when I went to look up there, it had cut off because I was doing something else. And I didn't start the video right away. And so I guess I thought when I turned it off that... Okay, kind of like something like that. Let's see, I have that might look cute there. Now I don't know if I want to, because I really can't tell if that's blue or purple. I kind of like that one. I'll put it on this side. I've got this spot here that I don't want to leave like that. Oh, I don't want to punch out all these things. I guess I'm gonna... Well, I think this just needs more gesso. It's kind of funny how I could see all that gesso, and then now it's kind of all left. Okay, let me put glue on this. I just can't stand that. Just drives me nuts. You know, art glitter glue is made from the same, let's see, I would say like chemicals or whatever as I can say it now, polymer clay. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The modeling clay that's expensive. So I really wanted to do that when I was younger. I think it was like in the 80s or something. On the craft shows I watched back then, they would always have somebody doing polymer clay. I can't say it. I know that's not right. Okay. These are so delicate. This is the Tim Holtz. Tim Holtz, my goodness. Tim Holtz Wildflowers. Now you can't even see them. So, I think after it dries, I'll just brush on some. That doesn't go in there. Oh, wait a minute. I want to put this in here. I want to put this. just over here. If I ever get around to finishing putting my dies all together, you know, and packaging them instead of them all being scattered everywhere, I could start cutting some. You can get them all stuck down. I can go back though and okay, so like I said, I think I'll have to come back and ink with some of that rose color that Tim Holtz has. I can't think of the name of it right now. Because right now, this is not very, it's not showing up a lot. You see it? But I'm thinking I will actually add some lace. So this could be really, you know, sweet looking. That needs something on that corner there. So just so that. Okay. All right, so there's really not much more I can do right now. Wait for all this to dry. I might take a little sandpaper and take off any, oh, I can't do that. Take off any high spots, you know, that don't look right. And then maybe add some stenciling or just a texture with the paste. It's getting too wet, you know. Paper's gonna lift up. Alrighty, so I know it's a short video. Yeah, it's real short, but I can't do anything right now. I can't turn it over. I could do another page, but I wasn't really prepared to do another one. I mean, I'm gonna put the same brown paper. I don't know if I showed you that, because let me do that real quick. Well, that, and let that dry. But you need this brown packing paper. That's too small. You don't have to use this brown, but you do need something that's going to cover this. So this is like the paper you get from Amazon. I just kind of rip it here. So many things. The time change is just really throwing me off. I don't know about you guys, but All right, so I left a little on the edges so we can rip those off like we did on that one. And when we get the other side on here, I'll come back and, you know, rough up the edges or whatever needs to be done. So now I can take this and glue it down. I don't think you need to sand this or anything. I didn't sand the first one, and it went down pretty good. Just adhering to this shiny paper. Okay. Just stick it on like that. And we're good to go. So we can look up for another scraper because I just used that one. Alright, so this will be the side that we're going to be working on. Alright, so there's that. And I'm going to use this gesso up here. Just so I don't have to throw it away. It's just part of the background here. All right, so that's good. I'll just leave that set to dry, and I will see you guys in the next video. I need to print out some more of the the characters from this print. I was going to do the other rabbit, what's that other rabbit? Peter Rabbit, but I didn't like the look of them in something like this. They needed to be like in pages, you know. So all right, I'm gonna let you go, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and comment, all that good stuff. Okay, we'll see you then. Bye bye.